Listen, you're about to get to know me like 50 plus times more than you already do.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Swirls.
Everywhere. I love them.
Hello my beautiful creatures and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's actually tonight's video for me, but I want to be sharing with you 50 things that you may not have known about me, but by the end of this video, you're definitely gonna know me a lot more than you do now. So I'm gonna dive through this as quickly as possible because this is literally like the
Fourth time I've shot this video because it becomes too long or I get onto a rant and raving moment, and I just want to keep it short, simple, and sweet so that way you don't click away and you want to watch it and you want to finish learning about me, and that's the whole purpose of the video.
Number 1, my favorite color is blue. All different hues. I love blue. I'm obsessed with the color blue. I love it. All-time favorite. Number 2, the weather drastically affects my mood. I'm a sensitive ass for sure, and if it's dreary and yucky out, then I kind of feel dreary and yucky in. You know what I mean? Living in Seattle would never work for me. Number 3, I am an animal lover to the core. I probably love animals more than I do humans, but shh, don't tell. Number 4, if I could be anything for one day besides a human being, I would choose to be a bird. And let's face it, it's very obvious. The sky is the limit. Talk about how free you would feel to be a bird. I mean, come on. Number 5, I am 31 years old. Number 6, I was born in St. Petersburg, Florida. Number 7, I have 3 daughters. Number 8, I used to walk and talk in my sleep as a child.
You can imagine the stories I have thereon.
Number 9, what makes up my ethnicity is so many different categories. I have Italian, Irish, French, English, German Jew, and Cherokee, all equaling into AKA I'm a mutt. Number 10, I own 2 businesses. One is a dreadlock business called Dreadful Heads, and the other is an art business called The Rooted Art. Dreadful Heads, I work out of home and I do dreadlocks for other people and myself, as well as my art business, The Rooted Art. We consign and deal with fine and high pieces of artwork. We help clients sell their collections, as well as we showcase local artists and ourselves as well, being 3 owners of that. Make sure to check out the description down below if you're interested, and I will leave a link for you. Number 11, I have been serving and bartending for over 13 years. And number 12, I have had my dreadlocks for 3 years and 4 months. I used to have a full set of dreads about 2.5 years, but then I decided to go partial and brush a few out about 6 to 8 months ago, and then I noticed that I really love my dreadlocks and I could never brush all of them out, so I wanted to keep some of them, and the partial was the rockage deal, and then I ended up putting a few more back in because I love dreadlocks. Number 13, the ages of my 3 pregnancies. So, for my first child, I was 19 years old. For my second child, I was 22. And for my third, I was 28 years old. Number 14, I have been writing since I was 13 years old, and I have performed at many different occasions, including open mic, spoken word, poetry slam, competitions. I can't tell you how many times I've performed, but it's been umpteens amounts, and I've loved every second of that experience. Number 15, I have a published book of poetry called Through the Cracks. And there she be. And there's me before dreadlocks. Number 16, my husband and I performed at an international poetry festival in Macedonia where we represented the United States in October of 2015, and we brought home one of the top awards. Number 17, I have been painting since I was 6 years old, and my mother and grandmother taught me, God love them, so brave, taught me on oils. To this day, I like to use acrylic. I also do pen and ink. I create dream catchers, jewelry, wire wraps, and my husband and I like to finish woodwork projects for around our house. Number 18, as a child, I was a collector of many things, and mostly what sticks out to me right now is I used to collect dolphin sculptures, a nutcracker every Christmas. I had like 11 or 12 of them. I also would collect seashells and feathers. Number 19. My childhood dreams when I was younger was to become a marine biologist, a movie star, and a singer. I got rid of the marine biology because I was scared of sharks. However, I love the ocean so very much. I used to study books upon books, but maybe someday I'll still become a movie star or singer. I don't know. Number 20. My favorite foods are pasta, shrimp, and crab cakes. Number 21. My favorite movie genres are comedy, sci-fi, and action. Number 22. I am a huge outdoor nature lover to the extreme. I love camping, fishing, hiking, swimming, gardening, camping, I already said that one, bonfires, parties, cookouts. I'm just always outside if I can be. I love it. Number 23. I learned how to target practice when I was 7 years old by shooting a 22 and a 9mm with my dad. Number 24. My parents both divorced when I was 5. They divorced each other when I was age 5, but they both remarried when I was age 7, and my stepmom is Chinese. Number 25. I have a huge obsession with music. I listen and jam out to music on a constant basis, whether I'm in the shower, in the car, gardening, having a cookout, hanging out with friends, cleaning my house. I am always listening to music. Number 26. I have one sister and I have one brother, and I would technically be considered the middle child. However, I have a very Americanized style family, and let me just quickly explain. My sister is 10 years younger than me. She's 21 and I'm 31. We have the same mother, different fathers. And then my brother, I believe, is 44, and we have the same fathers but different mothers. And I was able to meet him for the very first time in my whole life a few years ago. We were kind of like long lost brothers, sisters that reunited and connected. I always knew about him, but I never knew I would be so blessed to be able to actually meet him. And I have, and now we get together every single summer for a family reunion.
We are an American family.
Excuse me.
Future video, guys. 50 more things about me that you don't know that I burp sometimes. And they sound like a man.
Farting. It's fine. It's fine. Just belch like a dude. Whatever.
Number 27. The activities that I participated in as a child up into graduating high school. I did dance from ages 2 to 3, gymnastics from ages 7 to 10, and softball from ages 13 to 18. I would definitely say I love gymnastics a lot out of that bunch, but softball was my favorite. And now to this day, as a 31-year-old lady, I like to do yoga on occasions, hiking as often as I can, and hula hooping. Number 28. I have lived in 3 states in total in my entire life. I was born in Florida, raised in South Carolina as a child, and then heading into my teenage years, I moved up to Pennsylvania, and I've been here ever since. Number 29. I like to save anything that I possibly can, and this goes down to plants, dogs, cats, rescuing, even down to a toad or a worm or a butterfly. I am the chick that's always trying to save something, even a really ugly spider in my house that needs to just be captured in a mason jar and chucked outside like, hey, I know you're ugly and scary, but you can live if you just live out there, you know? Number 30. My 3 favorite holidays are Halloween, Christmas, and the 4th of July. Number 31. I typically love all 4 seasons. However, winter is my least favorite because I hate being cold. I hate shoveling 3 feet of snow in Pennsylvania, and I really hate driving on black ice. However, it is beautiful. But if I don't have to go anywhere, then that's even more beautiful. But typically, I love all 4 seasons. Winter my least. Number 32. I sing all of the time. And when I say all of the time, I mean like all the time. In the shower, in the car, in the yard, in the kitchen, I am always singing. Number 33. I rarely ever finish a book. It's a problem. Number 34. I have this obsessive, weird, anxious habit where I bite the inside of my cheek like this. And I really don't know how to stop. Number 35. I have never voted and I hate politics.
Trolls, do not leave comments down below because it's rude, obnoxious, I don't care, click away, I'll vote someday if I want to, and I feel like it's all rigged to begin with, and it's a huge drama fest, and I can't stand politics, and it makes me aggravated, and it makes me bite my cheek skin, and we're just gonna stop right there.
Number 36. I sucked my thumb until I was 6 years old, and I bet you I finally stopped when a good friend was like,
Why do you still suck your thumb? Why do you still suck your thumb? Why do you still suck your thumb?
Number 37. I am a perfect divide, 50%, 50% of girly girl and tomboy. I have been ever since I can remember, and I love every second of it. Number 38. I am a visual learner. I learn best visually, and I have a really epic photographic memory, so if I ever forget where I put something and I just close my eyes, I can literally see the image in my brain and poof, there's my keys. Number 39. I suck at difficult math. And I'm not like incompetent or stupid, like I can do math, clearly I'm 31, like hello. However, when you start to mix in like, for example, algebra, x plus y equals z, like aren't those letters, shouldn't they be in the alphabet? Like are we really mixing the two of them? Like let's just keep math to math and English to English and then I'm kosher. Number 40. My favorite subjects in high school were art, gym, and English. Number 41. I enjoy tattooing myself. I actually slightly enjoy the pain, and I really enjoy the focus, and I really, really enjoy the artwork. P.S. I am very careful, been very sanitary, and I keep my workstation clean, my needles and my gun and all equipment clean. I did have a hateful comment from an old subscriber who unsubscribed from me because she thought I was very irresponsible, but I'm just putting it out there that your opinion is your own, and that's okay. And also, I'm very careful, and I do enjoy it very much so, and I have been doing it for years, and I've never gotten an infection, and here we go counting to 10 again, so let's just stop it there. But regardless, if you're going to dive into that particular subject on your own, do your research, be safe, stay sanitary, fucking have fun. Number 42. I am a Pisces. I was born on March 16th, and I also really enjoy guessing people's zodiac signs when I'm meeting them for the first time because it just tickles my fancy. I like being able to see if don't know why I'm saying like so much, but basically if somebody's personality traits really hone into that zodiac sign, and it's nice to see if like it's really authentic or it jives and like aligns well with them, or you know what I mean, like I do believe in all that stuff for sure, but it's nice to see the spin and twist of what they've come from, their background, and like what they're really all about, and then matching that with their zodiac sign and like pulling those characteristics out of that is just so fascinating to me. But I could probably bore you for hours on that subject, so I'm just going to switch over to the next number. Number 43. I am obsessed with swirls. I love swirls so much I incorporate them in my artwork, in my acrylic paintings, my pen and inks on my body with my tattoos. I have swirls here. I have swirls like can you see them? Can you see them all? It's so dark. Oh yeah, let me show you a better view. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Swirls.
Everywhere. I love them.
Something about them. They're so tranquil and infinite and peaceful, and they're just so epic. Number 44. I have over 15 houseplants, and I love to garden, and I definitely have a green thumb. And my goal is just to build a big jungle in my house, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Number 45. Country girl versus city girl. Definitely country girl. Even though I have lived a good bit of my life in both settings, I definitely choose country over city any day. Number 46. Cleaning gives me balance and a feng shui type of feeling. So no, I do not enjoy all of my chores. However, once they're complete and my house feels like zen and balanced and calming and nice and picked up and tidy, that feels really good to me. Like, not even just like accomplished, but also just like this balancing environmental type of feeling. Even though half of the chores really suck a big giant you know what, but it just feels good to have that like mission accomplished, well balanced environment type of feeling. Number 47. When I retire, I plan on purchasing an RV because I want to travel the entire country as well as ship myself over on a boat to other countries and travel in my RV there. Obviously, once my children are, grown and on their own, but I just think it would be so wonderful to just view so much more outside of our own bubbles that we're just very, honed in on. Number 48. My near future goals are to be a successful YouTuber, which I'm almost there, almost to 1,000 subscribers. But also a few other of my goals are to hone back into my poetry and my artwork, which I kind of have neglected over the years because I've been so crazy busy with 3 kids and 4 part-time multiple jobs and etc. etc. The juggle of life is so flippin' real, it's unreal. 2 other future goals on a side note to that is I would like to start creating my own music and playing a musical instrument, which I had tried and attempted to play the electric guitar whenever I was in high school, but I was unsuccessful with it. I couldn't afford lessons and I wasn't really like on the YouTube kick then, so it's kind of hard to be that visual learner in that moment. I am going to pick up the ukulele and see what comes of it because I love to sing and I love music and I love instruments, so piece them all together and maybe
I could be that movie star / musician I always have wanted to be.
Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh at me.
Number 49. As a child, I thought that the clouds were legitimately made of mashed potatoes. Number 50. I have a huge, broad, fuzzy problem. I keep flailing my hands around. That's like the Italian coming out. All my subscribers know I talk a lot with my hands, But basically, number 50. Here we go. It's not basic at all, so basically it doesn't even apply here. But I'm going to leave you on a really powerful, strong, intense note. I believe in reincarnation, different dimensions, aliens, spirit guides, guardian angels, the law of attraction, psychic abilities. The list kind of goes on and on and on in a really nice flow motion.
You liked that, didn't you? I liked that. On the spot, improv wasn't too bad. But
oh, there's number 50, and I guess I could just leave a whole bunch of boop, 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 boop. Maybe a future video on it. On all of them. That'd be really cool. So guys, I hope that you like this. I hope it gave you an opportunity to find more out about myself that you may not have known, and now you definitely known, and maybe you're mind blown, and who knows, maybe we'll do more videos like this. I don't know why I'm doing all this. It's very late right now. As you can see, everything's darkness. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you again soon though. And if you like the video, question and comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already. There's a fuzzy on my lens. The hands have to stop. I just dusted yesterday even, and I'm just flailing everything everywhere. It's ridiculous. But anyway, back to it. Getting late, getting tired, need some caffeine. Maybe not, maybe just sleep. Probably just sleep. Anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, question, subscribe, share. See you again really soon. I hope you guys have a really great day / morning / night / I don't know. Talk to you soon. Have an epic and awesome blessed AM or PM. Bye.